Hey guys, Miss Higgins here. We're going to go over Monday's math review. So let's read the first problem. It says that Kevin completed 3/10 of his missions on Fortnite. His brother helped him complete 4/10 of his missions. What fraction of the missions are left for him to complete? Since the denominator of these fractions was 10, I went ahead and made a model showing one whole split into 10 equal pieces. So now I'm going to fill in 3/10 of the model green to show how much Kevin put in. So 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to shade in 4/10 blue to show how much his brother put in. And I can see from the model that there are 3/10 left. 1, 2, 3. So my answer here is that he still needs to complete 3/10 of the missions. Now we could solve this in a different way using equations. I could have added 3/10 plus 4/10 for him and his brother and gotten 7/10. Then we could subtract from one whole, 10/10 minus 7/10, and we'll still get 3/10. So that should have been your final answer. Let's look at the second problem. It says that Clint has 44 fantasy books and 17 mystery books. He can fit up to 6 books on each shelf. What is the minimum number of shelves needed to hold the books? My first step is going to be adding the fantasy plus the mystery book. So I'll do 44 plus 17, and I get 61 books. Now, since I'm splitting the books onto shelves, I'm going to be dividing into equal groups. So I'll do 61 divided by 6. Remember, our steps are divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. 6 goes into 6 one time, which is 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. We bring down the 1. 6 goes into 1 0 times, which is 0. And 1 minus 0 is 1. Now, super important, we need to think, what does the quotient represent? And what does the remainder represent? So the quotient of 10 represents how many shelves we'll need. And the remainder of 1 represents how many books are actually left over. Now, I don't think Clint wanted any books left over. I think he wanted all of his books on a shelf. So if 10 shelves leaves me with 1 book left over, I know I need to add an extra shelf. So I'll take the 10 shelves that I would have needed. I'm going to add 1 more shelf to hold that 1 extra book. And so our final answer is that Clint will need 11 shelves to hold all of his books. Okay, last problem is asking us about area and perimeter. So I'm going to draw a model. So it says the area of a rectangular doghouse is 24 square feet. Let me label that. The length of the floor is 8. And we don't know the other side. And it's asking what is the perimeter of the floor of the doghouse. Before I can find the perimeter, I need to find the missing side. So I know that to find area, usually we would do length times width equals area. But right now we have a missing value. So we could work backwards. 24 divided by 8, 8, 16, 24, that equals 3. So now we know that the width is 3. So let me fill that in. But we're not finished yet because it asked what's the perimeter. It didn't ask for the width. So we're going to add all 4 sides to find the perimeter. So we're going to do 8 plus 8 equals 16. 3 plus 3 equals 6. And when we add those together, we get 22. And our units are feet. So the perimeter of the doghouse is 22 feet. All right, guys, have a lovely day.